Oh, guys, are we on? We are on. Welcome to Free Beer Friday. We're here with Whistlepost Brewing. Blake and Brian are here.
All right.
We're talking beer, right? This is awesome, man. This is very awesome. Okay, so for everybody out there, where does Whistlepost come from? Where does that name come from?
Whistlepost is the brewery is actually located like 15 feet from the BNSF railway tracks. So
Up in Pilot Point.
Up in Pilot Point, yeah. So we're in Pilot Point, which is
20 minutes from here.
Yeah, pretty much halfway between Denton and McKinney. So super close, super convenient. But yeah, the Whistlepost name comes from the tracks that are located about 15 feet from us. And yeah, we got a bunch of beers that are based right off of that track as well. Right
on. Well, yeah, and let's get into it because we got a bunch of stuff today. There's a lot to try down at the Welcome Center right now. So if you guys want to come down, try some beer, it's here right now. You can come down and try all of these. All right, let's talk about what we got.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely. So Shoe Fly, which is what I'm drinking right now, that's our golden ale. Super light, easy drinking. The name Shoe Fly comes from, it's actually the change in the direction of a track to help the train navigate around construction or an accident.
Right.
First, I guess I should lead off with the fact that these are all like early 1900s railway slang, so it's not words that people use anymore, but they'll start to because now we got beers named after them.
Right? Yeah. It's good vintage throwback.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, Shoe Fly, changing the direction of a track. Rooster Shooter, that's our Texas lager. A little bit maltier, also super easy drinking, but that name comes from, I don't know why this was a hobby, but back in the early 1900s, maybe during the times of Prohibition when people couldn't drink, it was a hobby to take pictures of train engines, and if you I don't know, it was like Pokemon cards or something. you get them, the more train engine pictures you get.
Pictures of trains now.
I'm sure they do.
They selfie with the train instead.
Oh yeah, but hey, at least we've got the beer. We can just drink the beer. How about that? Yeah.
Gotta catch them all, the train engines.
All right, and then what else? What do we have next?
The next one is actually, so this is a year-round beer for us. It's called Shoe Fly. Also, not to be confused with the original Shoe Fly, but we take the exact same beer and we hand zest lime and toast coconut and put it into the beer, let it age. And, I mean, it tastes like summer in a bottle. So
right on.
It's
obviously
that name comes from the same place, but, toasted coconut and lime, those are early 1900s words as well. So
Toasted coconut and lime are?
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know this.
You didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm not a historian. Now I sound like a dunce. Sorry, guys. And that's
the
the one we're serving tonight at the Bearded Monk. So, yeah, we're going to be back there drinking that stuff later.
No doubt.
So if you can't make it up here and you can't come try free beer, may as well come drink with us. Oh, and then probably it's Shotgun Friday. So, yeah, and it's Shotgun Friday. And you guys, I think, know what happens on Shotgun Friday. Okay.
Don't try to shotgun our bottles.
Yeah, this would be a little tough. We just need to drink it. Yeah, we can snorkel it.
Yes,
yeah,
totally.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, and then
the last one. So these are the 4 year-round beers. This is the one Ben's drinking right now, and Toast over here. That's Lizard Scorcher IPA. Our IPA, really, really easy drinking, 6.5%. The name Lizard Scorcher is actually a dining car chef. I like to think that chefs were like crafting IPAs back in the day on the train. Yeah,
that's kind of a fun thought. Although I do kind of worry. You're worried about what your meal is going to be if that's the name.
Scorched lizards, man.
Yeah.
It's a great IPA, though. It's just tons of aroma and flavor hops, like very little bittering hops.
Oh, yeah, it's super session. Well, and everything isn't it?
That's
This is
all the beers. That's kind of what we want out of these beers for core beers.
Right on. Yeah, this is easy drinking. Grab a 6-pack, enjoy it all night long. And still be able to do algebra homework.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, the Lizard Scorcher, it's 6.5%. It drinks like a session IPA, but it's 6.5%. So, I mean, you can drink a 6-pack of it, but, I mean, I'm a little guy and 140 pounds. If I had a 6-pack of that, I'd probably be face down.
Fair enough. I don't know. I think I know what I'm doing tonight. Yeah.
What, being face down?
Oh, hey, okay, fair enough, yeah.
Just messing with you.
Well, and do we want to talk about what goes into these? Let's
Yeah,
get into the
yeah.
nitty-gritty of this. What start with shoe fly. What's going into this? Yeah, you guys are getting the inside scoop here.
Yeah, so the shoe fly, as we mentioned before, super easy drinking. I mean, it's the beer made for people who have an introductory craft beer. But the best part about it is that it's made with all quality ingredients. So we use German Weirmann Pilsner malt, which is one of the best Pilsner malts out there. And it's 95% German Pilsner malt. The other 5% is wheat malt, so kind of rounds out the edges on it a little bit.
Nice.
Little mouthfeel.
Yeah, mouthfeel, gives a little bit of head retention. But yeah, I mean, it's crushable. It's really, really easy drinking, and that's the point of it. I mean, it's right around 5% alcohol, so you can have a few of them. It was designed so that you could drink a 12-pack,
Right on.
Because some of us like to do that.
Yeah. Well, if you're hanging out with friends, you don't want to sip on one thing all night.
Right.
You want to have a couple of beers and enjoy yourself. Right on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which kind of
and
leads us
still
into
be able to discuss.
It's what I like to call, and I guess a lot of other people use the same term, a gateway beer. And pretty much all four of these are essentially gateway beers. Maybe not the IPA so much, but I mean they're all just real easily approachable beers. I mean it's like approachable craft beer for anyone.
Right on.
That's definitely.
So don't be scared. If you guys see these, don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
This is for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's pretty much our philosophy on drinking beer is that, like, who wants to sit there and drink one and then, quit,
Fair enough.
So,
Fair enough.
yeah, we want them all to be easy drinking and approachable. But we also, Brian and I are craft beer heads. I mean, like, I go to the grocery store and I buy I know that I make beer for a living, but, like, I buy so much beer. My beer fridge at home, my wife complains about it all the time. Like, I have, too much space taken up in the fridge by other people's beer. I mean, I love all the local breweries. I like to try the ones from all around as well. I mean, we're craft beer heads. So we want to craft these not only for the people that are getting introduced to craft beer, but also for people that really, really like, a good quality craft beer.
Right on.
The
Yeah,
nerds,
you want some flavor to it. We don't necessarily want to drink a big macro and, just have some rice water.
Yeah,
basically.
exactly.
Yeah, we want to experience a little bit more.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, then that takes us into the Rooster Shooter.
Yeah,
Rooster
yeah.
Shooter.
So the Rooster
What goes into
Shooter,
that bad boy?
what goes into it? So the Rooster Shooter, this is also all German malts. It starts with Pilsner as a base, but it's a little bit more amber in color. So that comes from not a bunch of crystal malt. I mean, a lot of beers do throw in some crystal malt to kind of add that amber color, but we use dark Munich in it, which is probably one of my favorite malts out there. Really, really toasty, kind of toasted bread characteristic that shows through in the finished product, and then Vienna malt as well, which kind of adds that nice kind of honey note. And also the bready characteristic that the Munich adds. Those are just two really, really good quality German malts that kind of add to the complexity of the lager. It's 4.8%, so you want some complexity in it.
Yeah, you want some flavor.
Yeah. The shoe fly, I was going for Pilsner malt flavor, but this one, it's got a little bit more, of that toasted bread.
To me, the Rooster Shooter kind of tastes like a cross between a Vienna lager and like a Marzen style, like an Oktoberfest.
Nice.
Like
nice,
it's kind of a hybrid of the two styles.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's a great explanation of it. I mean, it wasn't designed. It was designed with those two styles in mind, but I mean, it was just kind of a homebrew recipe that I had come up with as a home brewer, and I like to mess around a lot as a home brewer and just kind of make stuff that I wanted to find the next thing, or like makeup styles at home, and I was like, this is so cool. Yeah, I made this
that's
up.
what's fun about this industry. Yeah,
exactly. And I mean, it's a European style amber lager, but the recipe is made up at home. I mean, that's where it comes from. So.
That's perfect. Yeah,
That's where I do all my research.
Yeah.
Home brewing.
Yep.
Yeah, Brian.
practice on the home unit and then work it out.
Yeah.
Right on.
He's taken on, the stuff that I haven't had time for. I haven't had time to develop a bunch of new beers recently because we've been so focused on the 4 core year-round
Just
beers.
keeping these certain things in the market.
Yeah,
right?
so
just keeping up with the demand.
Toast, he's got I keep saying Brian and Toast. Toast is Brian's nickname. It's the best nickname in the world.
Oh.
But he has taken on the...
We're going to have to get into this.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
Yeah, okay. All right, so anyway.
I was just going to say he's kind of taken on the role of experimenter because he's got his homebrew setup. It was larger than my homebrew setup, so he's just kind of able to make stuff at home, bring it in. He brings it in. We all taste it. Our owners taste it, and it's a pretty cool thing.
Heck
So
yeah, man.
He's added a lot to our team. It's awesome.
Right on. Yeah, I've enjoyed what I've had from you in the homebrew world.
I've brought some up.
Oh, yeah. We've tried some stuff. Yeah.
And I'm part of the homebrew club.
Yep.
Denton County Homebrewers Guild.
Shout out. What? Denton County Homebrewers Guild.
And,
yeah.
We're meeting at the Monk now, so every third Saturday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you want to get into homebrewing, you want to hang out with Brian over here. There it is. Yeah. All right, and now we've got, what else do we have?
So the shoe fly, coconut
lime.
lime.
Yeah.
So
we got into that a
this
little bit,
was
right?
we did a little bit. I mean, this was a beer that I made a cask of one time, and it was just something I was messing around with. And for our grand opening, I took some of the original batch of shoe fly and put it in a really small bright tank, and I hand zested like 4 pounds of limes. I went to Whole Foods.
We're talking like,
dude,
doing
my
this
knuckles.
for
I
hours?
kept scraping my knuckles out. You might have gotten some skin in that first.
Oh
time.
no.
It's a brewer's skin. It's sometimes I throw little pieces of my beard in there. It's all good.
It boils out.
It boils out, exactly. Just that's serious. That's
Just
a joke,
kidding.
though. Yeah, or just messing around.
Kidding.
Yeah, no skin was in that first. But it was something that I was just kind of messing around with, and I threw it in a bright tank, a very, very small bright tank, and I made 2 kegs of it for our grand opening party, and we went through both of those kegs at half barrels in one. In our grand opening party.
Golly.
So
we're talking,
were super excited about it.
We're talking like 400 beers.
Yeah.
Well, almost 400 beers.
It was a lot of beer,
for one party.
Yeah.
That's pretty fantastic.
So it was just kind of one of those things that my owner at that point said, hey, you need to figure out how we're going to make lots and lots of this. So I'm still trying to figure that out.
Knock this out. Come on.
Yeah. So we've made a lot of single kegs of that and sent them to bars and restaurants.
Right on. Dude, it's fantastic.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
I was telling you guys earlier, like we opened this morning. Sorry, everybody out there. This is on tap. If you don't know that, it's been on tap all day. We opened up this morning and it was on tap. And the first guy that came in bought a growler, I say a growler like that's magnificent. Bought a gallon growler. Like, go home and pick up a gallon of milk. Bought one of those full of this beer.
And weren't you saying that guy normally comes in and gets like KBS?
Yeah,
and,
he gets heavy stouts. And he sipped on that and was like, that's the one. I want that. Yeah.
It doesn't drink like a big stout, but maybe out of the coconut lime. I don't know.
Well, it's got
maybe he was trying to
a little
impress
bit of
a lady.
sweetness to it, a little bit of sour. It's got some good complexity.
Yeah.
Beyond just even the normal shoe fly.
Right.
Obviously, I mean that's why you've got 2 of them.
It tastes like drinking beer at the beach. I mean.
Oh yeah, dead on.
You've just applied sunscreen, banana boat, and
you're laying back on your chair.
You're laying back on your chair.
Somebody
and
comes by.
Somebody squeezed a lime in your beer, and you were like, "What the hell?" And then you're mad at you're happy with them. They squeezed
You're
the
like,
lime.
oh, why? Thank you. Yes. So yes, you better hurry. This may be gone very soon. Okay, and then what's the end here?
The lizard scorcher.
It's
so
my favorite.
Yeah, I mean. That's kind of everybody likes to talk about hops because hops are sexy, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And I love hops. I mean, it's like Christmas at the brewery. We'll get
every time we get a new bag.
every
of
time
hops.
we get a new bag of hops. We were running off the 2015 crop of Citra for this beer, and I really really liked the 2015 crop of Citra. And then the 2016 showed up, and I was literally like a kid on Christmas morning, and I told Brian, I'm like, dude, I'm so excited to open this bag, like, and just smell it. And like, who gets excited to smell things? But I mean, we were pumped. And,
hops, come on, yeah.
So we opened that bag,
happens.
and it was the 2016 crop is awesome. But this beer. Also, really simple malt bill, kind of like Shoe Fly, because I don't really want anything to get in the way of the hops.
Of the hop side.
Yeah. I don't want a ton of malt characteristic because that, to me, takes away from the drinkability. So it's really nice and dry, which I like in IPAs. I don't know about you, Toast, but I like a nice dry IPA. So it's about 90%, about 95%. American 2-row, and then the other 5% is a crystal wheat malt. So, or, I'm sorry, crystal oats. So
Interesting.
Very interesting malt. It's one that I used to mess around with in home brewing a lot. It doesn't add a ton of color to the beer. It's about 20 SRM. I don't know if people know about the scale, but it doesn't add a ton of color to the beer, but it just adds a nice, like, kind of oily, creamy mouthfeel to it, which to me helps to break up the monotony of just a bunch of American 2-row. And then the hops, I mean, the part that everybody really wants to hear about. They're listed on the bottle.
Are you listening in?
Cascade,
They're on the side of the bottle,
which is classically amazing. Citra, which everybody loves Citra. And then we throw a little bit of Galaxy in there as well, which I felt super privileged. It's amazing. I mean, we opened the bag. We got a new bag last week because we were making a new batch of Lizard Scorcher, and it smells like peach O's, like that peach candy that you eat as a kid. Like,
so
you stick your
nice.
nose in there, it just smells like gummy peaches.
Take you back to summers when mom and dad let you have some candy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Mom and dad, they don't let me have candy anymore.
Oh, that is amazing. Yeah,
So-
and it's a great, solid beer.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely. Well, okay. I'm gonna go off topic here. Toast?
Who doesn't love toast?
Yeah. Why do you keep referring to him as Toast?
Toast is a good nickname.
Yeah. All right.
Tell them about Toast.
I want to hear about this.
So,
Yeah.
it kind of started way back when I had this creative art website, and I was trying to get people to post on it. So it's like kind of a community. And I wanted people to post their art and their poetry and whatnot on the website. So I created a contest called Make a Post for Free Toast. And anybody who made a post and sent me their address, I straight up mailed them a piece of toast. So
Why?
put it in a Ziploc baggie, took it to the post office.
Stuck it in an envelope. And
Put it in an envelope, took it to the post office, and mailed it. And that's kind of how I met my wife. She posted on the website.
Wow.
It
Wow.
gets better and better.
What a magical moment.
I sent her a piece of toast. We still have the toast.
Oh God, is it moldy?
No, it's sealed in a
Still
Ziploc
sealed?
baggie.
Please tell me you're going to eat like the top of your wedding cake with that piece of toast.
I'm not sure it's edible.
Oh my
Very old
God.
toast. But,
Nice.
So yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it started, and I mean, I like toast, and my home brewery I call Toasty Bros. So me and my brothers, we're the Toasties, and that's kind of where the name came from, and it just kind of stuck. Like my dart team, everybody calls me Toads, Toast, and I go by Toast when I'm at the Bearded Monk doing open mics. And
Right on. Oh, dude, yeah, that's something worth mentioning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the open mic nights, Brian's been rocking it. He has been rocking it with like melodic poetry. Yeah.
Singy, songy poetry.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Wait, you sing also?
Well, it's like poetry, but I sort of sing it instead of
There's
just speaking it.
some variations of tone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we need to take a work day and you need to introduce me to your poetry because
And check this
I don't
out.
know that about you.
See, all right. You got to drag him up for one
Yeah,
Sunday.
Come
yeah.
up for an
Yeah,
open mic
Yeah.
night,
I'd love to. Yeah.
If you guys want to see it, come up for open mic.
Yeah, he
come
might,
check it out.
He might toast you some toast and give it to you at the open mic.
Oh,
I
what?
don't mean to put you on the spot, but
Oh, now you got to bring like a
you gotta
loaf
bring
of toasted
toast.
bread. Yeah. All right, now we got it. All right. What do you call this guy?
That's schmedium.
Schmedium?
Schmedium.
Where does okay? Where does this come from?
Well, he wears a small and a medium, or a small or a medium, right?
Yeah. I mean, really, I wear a small, but I like to think that I could fit into a medium. I'm about I'm about 140 pounds and 5'5". My parents they didn't bless me with height. It's all good. I've been short since I was a child, but yeah, I mean, I guess medium. I needed some small shirts for work, and they kept ordering medium through like 4X. I'm like, how many people are 4X? Like, there's got to be, the same amount of small people as there are 4X people. So I was pretty pissed off.
Tall guys that work at the brewery.
We have, so this is kind of funny. We hired this guy last week. His name's Cody. What's Cody's nickname again?
Turkey Sub.
Turkey Sub. So everybody's got a nickname at the brewery. I mean, it's just kind of endearing. You know what I mean?
You're in that environment. You guys are all working very tightly. You're all together all the time. Yeah,
exactly.
It's going to happen.
So we hired Turkey Sub, and Turkey Sub doesn't have any, work polos yet. He's one of our reps. And this past week, we had gotten a box full of polos, and I opened it up. I'm like, oh, sweet, smalls. I got lots of smalls. And then I see underneath the smalls are some 4Xs. So I put on the 4X.
Yeah.
It was.
There's
Hey,
there's a
guys!
picture of that
There is a
somewhere.
picture of
Nice.
me in the 4X, and it's a dress.
Looks like he's wearing a poncho.
It's a poncho, yeah.
I guess I'm a extra large.
Extra large.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think so.
extra
Yeah,
large. Well,
it's a lot of sitting around at a bar drinking. It tends to expand everything.
I
out.
got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Let's be honest about this. Yeah. Well, right on, guys. Thank you for
Sweet.
coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Can
man.
we-
This has
You want
been-
to toast?
I want to toast to toast. Yeah, let's do it. Awesome. And guys, if you're out and about, come down to the Welcome Center. We're trying all of these beers. And then, wait. Oh, I just saw Corey pointing, so I was like, what? Yeah. Sorry, you guys can't see this, but there are windows all around us. So come down, try all these beers. If you can't make it here, let's go over to the Bearded Monk. You can have a pint. We can drink. We can party. We can enjoy.
We'll be there.
What else is going on? We've got free comic book day tomorrow, Saturday. Scott Williams of Batman, DC's Batman, is going to be at the shop tomorrow. So you can meet this guy. He's done a variant cover for Denton of Batman for More Fun Comics and Games. He's going to be there. He's going to be signing autographs. What else is going on? I don't know.
I saw a kid dressed in a Batman costume outside. I think that was your son.
Yeah,
right?
my son is dressed as Batman right now eating dinner. And we've got open mic with Joe Coffey on Sunday. And if you want to see Toast, Rocket, you need to be there for that. And we'll probably end up drinking more. Yeah, that's what we do at the Bearded Monk.
Hang out.
So, yeah, guys, thanks for joining us. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Hopefully we'll see you. And we'll be here.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out DentonRadio.com to find new Denton artists and where they're playing next. While you're there, check out the rest of Discover Denton to find restaurants, hotels, and tons of great community events.